2018 Camaro ZL1 1LE muscle car in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to Opafett Gaming. I am the Opafett. Today we're driving a 2018 Camaro in an American Clubman Cup 700 race. We're driving at the Daytona Road Course. We're doing 4 laps. We started 12 of 12 cars and we started with a rolling start. We're driving what it seems like early sunset, and we're just catching up to this Corvette we're trying to pass. Now this Camaro is one heck of a muscle car. It is just absolutely awesome to drive. Love the sound of the roar of the engine and just love driving it. Now you still have to be careful around the corners because you will spin out. So you got to keep that in mind. You can't just open it up wherever you drive, which is what the Opafett used to think. But if you do that, you're going to overshoot corners, you're going to spin out, and you're not going to have a very good time driving this race. But if you slow down for the corners and wait for your opportunities, this is one nice car to drive. I mean, just look at it. It's just absolutely awesome. When you're driving it in VR, it's like you're really there. Because when I'm sitting there driving it, I turn my head when I go around the corner and I straighten it back out again right over here. It's almost like you're right there. It's an absolutely fantastic race. Now, we do have 11 cars to pass if we want to win this race, and it might seem easy because you got a really fast car, but it's not as easy as it seems. Because going around the corners at that kind of speed, it's hard to keep it going exactly where you want it to go. And every once in a while, the cars in front of you are driving right where you want to be. When that happens, I just kind of follow them and wait until you get to a straight section like this. They move over and I just go shooting by. It's absolutely awesome. Now, our first lap is finished right here, and that's also where you got to start braking right away so you can make this turn here. If you continue to accelerate past that spot, I know you'll shoot off the end of the track, and I've done that before, but not today. Now, the cars are spread out a little bit on this track, so it's going to take a little bit of time to catch them, but that's okay, because right through this here part of the track is usually a little difficult to try and pass anybody anyhow. Now, you can in a few spots if you're right behind them, but generally speaking, they're going at such a high clip that you're best off to wait until you get on the outside ring. And there you have a little bit more room. The track is nice and wide and it doesn't turn, so you have a little better chance, you think, to pass the car there. Not always true, but generally speaking it is. Now we can see, 5 cars still in front of us. So we're only in our second lap, so we got lots of time, so we'll try and get by this guy here. They always seem to hug the inside, so you have to pass them on the outside sometimes. And when you do that, if you're speeding up as you're passing them, sometimes that push, that extra speed pushes you out towards the outside wall. So try and keep an eye on that it doesn't happen. Now, as we're coming out of this here little, I don't know what you would call it, problem area, these 3 guys here, they are right in the place where you want. You can't pass them on the inside, and you cannot really pass them on the outside, so you just have to kind of stick behind them and wait until we come around the corner and we straighten out again, and then they kind of move over to the outside of the track, which leaves the inside room for me. So, but now we are in our third lap starting here, braking for the corner, and we got this guy in front of us and then another car that's quite a ways ahead, so we don't have a lot of time left because half the race is done, and as you can tell, it goes by quick. So you can't sit around and wait too long. You can't wait for the 4th lap to try and start passing people. You got to do it right away. Now this guy is fairly zippy, and I don't want to take any chances trying to get around him here, and I can see the lead car up ahead, so I'm going to wait until we get out to the outside ring again before I pass this guy, and then catch up to the next guy for the last lap, and we'll see what happens then. As we're coming around the corner here, we're almost back on that outside ring again. And like I said, that guy up ahead there, he's already finished that turn, and he's taken off on the outside ring. So we got to get moving. Cannot let him get too far ahead of us. But that's just not going to happen, because this Camaro is just way too fast. We're going to take this guy on the outside, I think. Just like that. Absolutely awesome. I just love this race, boy, I tell you. What a fantastic car to drive. If you ever have an opportunity to drive this Camaro in a VR race on the PlayStation, you got to give it a shot. Okay, now we're catching up to what I believe is the last car. I believe he's the lead car. So if he is, because we've been going pretty fast, we're not holding back. So if he is the lead car, we don't want to get into an accident or anything by trying to pass him when there's no need, because we still got a full lap to go. So we'll just stick behind him until he moves over where the track straightens again, and then we just hammer down and get by him. Just like that. Man, this car has got a lot of power, handles really nicely, but like I said, you do have to slow down. Corners like this, you will overshoot them, or if you start to throttle up too quickly before you're out of the corner, you will spin your rear end around. And if that happens this late in the stage of the game, you know, you won't recoup. You'll end up losing the race, or coming in second or third or fourth or whatever. But we don't want to do that. I don't like to spin out if I can help it. It's happened to me more often than I can imagine, but I don't really care for it all that much. I like to keep it on the track. I like to keep the car going as fast as I can, but slow down for the corners. Just generally try and drive a nice clean race, make it look good, you know, and it looks absolutely awesome. And with the sound of the roar of the engine in your ears, boy, I tell you, that beats an electric car, I think, for the sound anyhow, maybe not for the value of driving, but I grew up with these cars. I had a 1976 Camaro that I bought brand new. In my day, the 68s and the 67s and the 69s were the popular ones. Anyhow, this was an absolutely awesome race. It was a quick race, 4 laps, didn't take a long time to race. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you back at OpenFed Gaming again real soon. Until then, you've been driving in a 2018 Camaro ZL1 1LE with me, the OpenFed.